Boker Tov, we're continuing in Eicha Perek Daled, Pasuk Gimel, describing the situation of Bnei Yisrael in the time of the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash. The Pasuk says, Gam Tanim Chaletzu Shad. Tanim, so Tanin with a nun at the end is a whale. Tanim with a mem at the end, it seems like is a type of animal called a jackal. It seems like a type of animal that generally is very cruel. So the Pasuk is saying that this animal, even though it's cruel, chalitzu shad, it gives its breast to its child to drink. Heniku gurehen, it nourishes its drink. But ami le'achzar, but the children of my nation, there was cruelty there. Kaye'enim bamidbar, like certain birds in the desert. Some say it's ostrich, but the pasuk is going as follows. This animal that's so cruel in general still nurses its children, but my children, there was such cruelty, and Rashi points out, because the children were crying out for bread, for food to their parents, and their parents had nothing, and they were taking for themselves first. Shechayim kodmim, l'chayim b'nehem, machmat harav, due to the famine, and they weren't feeding the children because there was nothing. Like animals or like birds in the desert where they have to go fend for themselves. Unfortunately, that was the situation at the time. Davak leshon yonek el chiko batzama. The tongue of the child that was nursing was glued to its palate in such thirst. Olalim sha'alu lechem, pores en lahem. Children were asking for bread and no one was giving them even a piece. Ha'ochlim lema'adanim, Pasuk. Ha'ochlim lema'adanim, those that generally would eat very, very delicacies. Nashamu bachutzot, they were left famished on the outskirts of the city. Ha'emunim aletola, those who grew up wearing beautiful colored clothing, like tola, shani, scarlet clothing, purple clothing, and there's explanations that the color purple back then was a very tough color to get. Those that grew up wearing such clothing, chibeku ashpatot, they hugged garbages just to look for anything, to search for any piece of wheat or anything like that. Unbelievable state that Bnei Yisrael got in. The Al-Shikh adds on these Pesukim that when a person had servants, at least they would still give the servants something. And here we got to a state of even less than that. And he says also that generally there's three levels of people that wear nice clothing. Level number one is a person that wears nice clothing on Shabbat, Chagim, Muadim. A person that gets a higher level maybe, but he wears clothing, beautiful clothing every single day. And then there's a person, a higher level, that wears not only beautiful clothing every single day, but the tapestry in his home and his sheets are made out of very, very beautiful high level materials. And that's what's going on over here. That even those people, chibeku ashpatot, they were like hugging the garbages because they were searching because they got to such a low level. Unbelievable description as to what's going on, what happened at the time of the Bet HaMikdash. B'ezrat Hashem, very soon we'll come out of this galut and come to the Bet HaMikdash HaShlishi. B'meirat v'yameinu, amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya meretzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael leficha chirba lahem Torah mitzvah sheneimar Adonai chavetz man tzidko yagdil Torah ve'yadir al Yisrael.